Well, dance music itself is just needs to change up a little bit. I think it's starting to change a little bit. I think especially in the UK, the whole trance thing is really, really big, and breakbeat, not breakbeat, two-step is big right now. But I think the cheesier side of stuff needs to like subside a little bit, and I think when some new artists are coming out with some new material, I think it might help change things. People are definitely getting into what DJs are doing now more than ever and are beginning to understand them as artists. And DJs are beginning to produce more real music, just music that they truly feel as opposed to just rehashing ideas. So I think some of us are definitely trying to do the right thing.
So what advice would you give to someone starting out? I mean, how did you kind of start out in the whole Gladys Pizarro thing? How did that?
Well, I started out really knocking on doors, different labels, and I had this little demo that I made in a friend of mine's house. It was just something that I just, vibed on very open-mindedly. And that was with Quark Record, and then Gladys Pizarro, who had a label in the same building, Strictly Rhythm, heard the track that I released, and it was a big underground record, and she brought me over to do some records for her. I think for people that are getting started right now, the first thing I would say is, do your own thing musically. Don't try to imitate anybody else. Just kind of take influences that you hear that you like, incorporate into what you want to do in your own ideas, and go with that. Because individuality is what's going to break you out from what everybody else is doing.
And what are the plans for the future?
Got a residency in Ibiza at Pasha twice a month. And then doing a live tour really going to be a major focus of my energy. And then making sure that the label got some serious product coming through. Doing some new tracks for that, and then maybe writing songs for a couple of new artists, producing. Well, it's funny. I get lots of influences from hip hop, people like Timbaland, Dr. Dre. I get influenced, on the house front from people like Daft Punk, Basement Jaxx, Junior Sanchez, Armand, my boys, basically. I listen to tons of stuff from Latin to African music, and a lot of those influences I really incorporate into what I do.
Have you got any plans for your own spacecraft?
Well, I tell you what, it'd be really interesting if I could, get on a space mission one time. I'm just curious to know. Mind you, I hate flying. I'm definitely gonna sign up for that first gig in outer space. Never know, first house DJ in space.
Yeah, have you heard of the autonomous astronauts? They're planning first party in space.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I have to look into this.
Yeah, it's...
Curious to see what the DJ lineup is gonna be.